Fox 66 News with Brian Wilk, meteorologist Craig Flint, and Mike Finner with sports. You're watching Fox 66 News first at 10.
Gauging reaction. We'll tell you how one group dedicated to ending police brutality is responding to Saturday's Back the Blue rally in Erie. Good evening, I'm Brian Wilk. Demonstrators, a part of Erie Equal, are speaking out. This following the Back the Blue pro-police rally taking place on Saturday in Northeast. It's continuing coverage at 10. Star Bodie joins us now in the newsroom with more on Erie Equal members' reaction and how they plan to end police brutality. Hi, Star.
Hi, Brian. The Back the Blue rally is in support of local law enforcement. And the demonstrators we spoke to, a part of Erie Equal, tell us that they want to continue supporting one another and doing so to better the community.
More than 200 people gathered at the Back the Blue rally to show their support for local and national police force. The co-founder of Erie Equal tells us this is a way for people to also express their opinions.
I'm not too upset with the Back the Blue rally that they held yesterday, because that would make me be contradicting myself. Everybody's entitled to hold their own demonstrations and things of that nature.
This rally comes after the recent calls to defund police departments. Rosado, among other Erie Equal demonstrators, say work still needs to be done.
We don't want the entire police forces to be abolished right here in Erie, Pennsylvania. We just simply want real reform, and we want to see them take those steps that are necessary to reaching out to the community.
Members say that change starts with people taking action by taking initiative and helping implement growth within the community.
We've been really focused on lately is trying to do things and organize events to build up our own community first.
Moving forward,
it needs to change, and it needs to start now.
Now, Erie Equal will continue its demonstrations every Sunday. They will also have outreach days, which will be on Wednesday, and those are working with people to come together in places like in the inner city areas. Brian?
Star, thank you. And to weather now, meteorologist Craig Flint has your Fox First forecast. Craig, it was pretty steamy out there today.
Yeah, and we'll continue to get more humid as we head through the night. I think temperatures will end up pretty similar tomorrow to where they were today. So that should be upper 80s to near 90. Here's a look at the Bob Ferrando Ford Lincoln cam. And you can see traffic moving along there on a Sunday night. Skies mainly clear to partly cloudy and nothing showing up on Storm Tracker. That will change, though, probably by this time tomorrow night. 78, the airport. Wind is southwest at 3, just a little breath of wind. Dew point 67. Barometer 2996. To take you through the rest of the night, we are hanging out in the upper 70s. We're only dropping to like the mid 70s by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Get ready for more heat and humidity on Monday, along with a chance of storms. We'll time those out for you coming up in just a bit. Brian?
Thanks, Craig. And it was a busy afternoon for crews as multiple vehicles caught fire in Mill Creek. The story's new tonight at 10, and as you can see, 2 vehicles were fully engulfed in flames when crews arrived in the 2000 block of Interchange Road. That's just by a Mill Creek Mall. Perry Highway and Kearsarge Fire Department were dispatched to the call. Now, according to officials on scene, there were no injuries reported, and Mill Creek police are investigating what caused the fire. And 2 people were sent to the hospital after a Saturday night motorcycle wreck. Now, according to Erie Police, this happened shortly before 10 p.m. on the 1900 block of Woodlawn Avenue when the driver lost control and crashed. The driver and passenger were injured and taken to UPMC Hammett with non-life-threatening injuries, and Erie Police are still investigating. And the CDC recommending a varied approach for schools on the verge of reopening, advising extra caution in areas that are becoming COVID hotspots. Fox's Briella Tomasetti has that story.
If schools reopen in September, children could return to the classroom in as soon as 6 weeks, giving local governments a small fraction of time to come up with a safe game plan. The CDC says while it's important to consider the full spectrum of risks and benefits, children seem to thrive in an in-person learning environment. Dr. Purvi Parikh, an immunologist at NYU Langone Health, agrees.
The CDC guidelines, as well as American Academy of Pediatrics, have brought up very good points where there's a lot of benefits to reopening schools for learning, for psychological health, for nutrition, many things with child development.
According to the nation's top public health agency, COVID-19 poses relatively low risks to school-aged children. As of July 17th, people under 18 years old accounted for less than 7% of all cases and less than 0.1% of all deaths.
We certainly know from other studies that children under 10 do get infected. It's just unclear how rapidly they spread the virus.
The CDC's advice comes with guidance and recommendations, including temperature checks and provisions for school trips and lunches. Health officials also encourage the practice of cohorting, where the same group of students and staff are kept together throughout the day.
It's much easier to control any spread or outbreak if you know who, a given positive person has been in contact with.
But they warn reopening should be tailored to each region. For instance, if a school is located where COVID cases are on the rise, the risks of reopening might outweigh the benefits.
Now let's take a look at the COVID-19 numbers in this state and our region. The Department of Health reporting 800 additional positive cases Sunday, bringing the total to over 107,000 cases. There were 4 new deaths reported, bringing that total to 7,118. And in the region, Erie County reporting 856 total cases. Crawford County has 118 total. Warren County still reporting 14 cases. Chautauqua County, New York is up 3, reporting 223. Ashtabula County, Ohio is reporting 510 cases. And a story of hope and lifting spirits. 13-year-old Avery Sontheimer is battling cancer and her family is struggling to pay for her medical bills. However, friends and family are doing their best to help the young girl. Jocelyn Person has our report.
It's not just a typical car wash that's happening on a sunny Sunday. It's a car wash that's meant for a good cause. When friends and family of 13-year-old Avery Sontheimer heard about the bad news, they've all decided to host a car wash fundraiser to uplift Avery's spirit.
We kind of felt helpless when we first got the news of Avery, so this was something that we could kind of throw together pretty quick.
Avery's teammates from different athletic teams are scrubbing and washing their way to earn as many proceeds. They all hope she continues to fight.
I feel good about it because, I really want to help her, and I don't know what else to do.
There have been several cars driving in for a good cause to help the strong athletic team.
Avery, we just love you, and we hope that you stay strong through all of this, and we are praying for you.
Get better soon, and that we love her, and we just want to help her out.
Jocelyn Person, Fox 66 News.
And the proceeds from Sunday's car wash will go to Avery's treatment expenses. And one popular Presque Isle Downs event is set to get back on track. Beginning Monday, you can expect to see the return of thoroughbred racing. Now, back in May, many of the horses, trainers, and jockeys were in Florida. Now, because Florida is considered a COVID-19 hotspot, Erie County Health Department executives did not allow the track to open on time. Now, people are not allowed in the stands, but you can still place bets while watching the horses in the casino and online. Post time is scheduled for 4:45 p.m. Monday afternoon. And after several months of planning, the Union City Little League tournament kicked off today. Now, while there are 30 teams, organizers have social distancing guidelines in place. Now, to keep the players socially distant, one team played in the morning and the other played in the afternoon to limit the number of people
We were a little bit nervous, you know, a month or two ago trying to plan and prepare, but as things kind of have settled down and everybody's, you know, willing to get out and about, it's gone real well.
And every year at the end of July, the Little League tournament is hosted.
Honoring the life and legacy of Congressman John Lewis. Coming up, more on his final journey across that bridge so crucial in the civil rights movement.
Plus, joining hands, we'll tell you how the city of Erie is teaming up with one local market to bring farm fresh fruits and vegetables to downtown Erie. And lounging around, this Virginia family gets an unexpected guest on a hot summer day. We'll have that story coming up.
See news happening? Shoot it, then send it to us via